hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So time comes out with another video. We talk in 2 ways with Erica. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video, okay? The episode starts off with Prince sitting there. You know, he got his good blowout. You feel me? Prince is giving us literal Prince, the one that died, okay? He's giving us a fresh kinky curl, and he is serving it with the dangling earrings to match. Like, he really is showing us that he really is that guy / girl in the house, okay? So Erica comes in with her friend, and Prince gives Erica a rundown on who he thinks is some of the people that, you know, he feels that are like top contenders. One of the people being Master Cheeks, another person being Closet Freak, Punani Breaker, and then Gangsta Bae, okay? The friend at one point even pointed out that Gangsta Bae is really trying and it really likes Erica. Erica was like, really? Erica, your best bet would be... I'll just say, if you want to beat the allegations, you might want to feed into liking her just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give her a kiss instead of a kiss on the cheek. I'm just saying. And then maybe the girlies will stop saying that you give a little bit of a color. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe just a little bit. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the friend says, hey, let's do a lie detector test. Now, a lot of people were feeling the ways I saw online about the guy administering the lie detector test. Allegedly, he's been known to make a lot of lie detector tests fail. Allegedly, he's not been known to be the most truthful when it comes to lie detector tests. He's on every reality show known to man. He's been on I Love New York, I Love Freaking Money. He's been on Flavor of Love. I didn't see this man on every show, Maury, everything. So, hey, at least they got the person that they usually get on each show. So I will say that. Okay, the next best thing would have been Steve to do the lie detector test. So Prince, you guys, is sitting there with we see some of the cast. We see Mr. Thang, we see Closet Freak, Master Cheeks, Cat Dog. So he sits there, he comes into the room when they were already sitting there, and then Mr. Thang is sort of looking at him all types of crazy, like he mean mugging him. He's like he mean mugging a nigga, right? You know, niggas flirt with their eyes. Let me stop. Here's the thing. Here's how I feel about this whole situation. I don't respect Prince in this whole situation. I do not feel like he would have the same energy for any other straight man in that house. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like he peeped that Mr. Thang was gay or bi, whatever you want to say, you know, categorize him. I don't really give a crap. I'm not in the bed with him, so I don't care. Right? I feel like he peeped his tea, and that made him a little bit of a target. Sorry, it's just the facts. Okay? I feel like he peeped that, and he said, hey, I'm going to keep trying him a little bit. Prince, I saw a video, one of the blogs posted, he said he wasn't really testing him. Yes, you were. Like, you were trying that boy. For you to say, oh, you don't want to fight, so yeah, whatever. That's you testing the nigga gangster. What did you expect him to do? I think the fact that Mr. Thang got up and said, yeah, let's fight, it gagged the hell out of Prince. Because he said, oh, wow, really? Oh, my God. It gagged the hell out of him. He didn't know what to do. He didn't think that nigga was going to be on that timing, but that nigga was on that timing. Mr. Thang gained a lot of my respect for that, because a lot of niggas would have just let him surpass with that. Regardless if he won, lost, whatever, he's still, you know, still on business, like I'll say, and defending himself, and he didn't let him hold him. So Mr. Thang gained my respect 100% this episode. So I'm now team Mr. Thang, okay? Because Prince, you came in there with your dangling earrings and a whole lot of sass that we didn't see on Bad Boys. Sorry. A lot of y'all may say, oh, no, he tried. No. Prince was very quiet on Bad Boys. I'm sorry. At one point, he was having like a nervous breakdown because he couldn't handle the environment. I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't remember this Prince. I'm sorry. Like, I don't remember this Prince on Bad Boys. Maybe next season he'll show up like this, but I don't remember this version of him. Now, when it comes to the fight, it did look like Prince was gonna tap that ass. I will give him that. That nigga's a fighter. I done seen street fights in, and he really does get down. I just have not seen that on Zeus. And I just don't think he would have that same energy had it been, let's say, Breaker or like Pee Wee. I don't think he would have that energy with them. I'm sorry. I don't think he would try them like that. He thought that Mr. Thang was weak and a punk. He literally said it too. He was like, "You punk motherfucker." And I'm like, "Nigga, y'all ain't too far apart." I'm just saying. You feel me? Like, your earrings dangle as shiny as Erica's. So, like, please. You and Erica shop at Claire's. Child, they came up from the fight. Child, the curls was everywhere, girl. A dangly earring was a loose. Freaking Mr. Thing's shirt looked ripped apart like he done got attacked by a bear. But scared of the bear. Like, it was bad. It was bad. I really would like to have seen it without the security in the middle. Like I said, I do think Prince would have won though. A lot of people are like, "Oh no, Mr. Thing." You know, I do feel like Mr. Thing was hanging in there before he got swung to the ground, but I do feel like Prince would have won. Okay, because he was like 2 seconds from being on top of him. But also Prince put hair whole time. You was pulling that nigga dreadlocks out. I ain't like that. Because what if he pulled your hair? You wouldn't have liked that, would you? Okay? What if he pulled your perm? So it's the next scene, you guys. And Prince has his foot elevated. Okay? Because I guess during the fight, I don't know if his ankle sprained or something. I'm like, you such a princess. Like, come on. Like, y'all ain't even fight for that long. Like, really? That nigga had his feet like elevated with ice or something. He's just like, "So guys, I just fought Mr. Thing. Like, I didn't even try to man like that, but like, come on, man." Okay. And you know, the Bantu knots in the hair, feet up, you know, he's catching up with the cast, and him and Selena are blatantly flirting. Selena, y'all, is just not smart. You are supposed to be a decoy. Why are you blatantly flirting with Prince, knowing damn well that you're supposed to be a decoy? You making it more obvious because what, like, you flirting with him, you know, outwardly like that, it's gonna make it seem as if, you know, you don't really care to be in the house. But it looked like next week Erica kicking her whole ass out. No wonder she not promoting the show. Erica disrespected the hell out of her. She like, "Get this whore out of my house." Y'all know Selena, that's part don't sleep for nobody. Okay, she gonna give it up. She gonna give it up. So they flirt back and forth, and then we get to the lie detector test. So Erica and her friend are like in the back room watching, which to me, I find it to be so dumb. Like, y'all might as well have been in the room because Prince was in the room, and I think the cast was in the room while the lie detector test was being taken. And I'm like, listen, I'm no forensic lie detector scientist, whatever you want to call it, right? But how is all these people allowed in the room? I thought it was supposed to only be like the lie detector nigga and the person taking the lie detector test. And it's supposed to be a quiet, you know, warm temperature room so your pressure is great and that you don't fail the test. Was I tripping or not? Weren't they all in the room? Let me go back. They were all in the room. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is why a lot of people in the comments were not feeling the lie detector test. We get to Gangsta Bae and she fails all her questions. They said, is she there for reality TV to advance her reality TV career? I'm like, who is it there to not advance their reality TV career? Maybe Master Cheeks. Everybody else wants to either be on Bad Boys. They want a chance to be on Baddies. Maybe Jocelyn's Cabaret. Maybe Baddies gone, not Baddies. Well, yeah, Baddies Gone Wild. Bad versus Wild. You know, the shows go on. That's why them niggas want to be on there. Or maybe a not STV show. Nick's Network. Like, let's be real here. This is why a lot of the cast members are there. They're not there, you know, for Erica's love and you know, for the love of Erica. It's not. To be honest, they should have had Prince join the show, like a New York type of thing. But like I said, you know, that nigga gonna steal her earrings. So then Goldilocks, aka Smokey Robinson, goes. And y'all know Smokey Robinson, she failed too, apparently she still got something going on with the girl. I did believe Selena. Who said it? Whoever last episode said it when she was on the phone with the girlfriend, yelling at the girlfriend like, what the hell? You my strap got used. She was yelling at her girl or whatever. Child, Goldilocks was so distraught. She's just like, I definitely failed the lie detector test. I mean, like, I don't even think Erica gonna let me eat her pussy. But at the end of the day, I'm a genuine person at heart. And it's like, come on, man. I'm all here with love. I'm here with love and to lick. I'm like, oh, my whole thing is if you had such a complicated situation, you coming on this show, it does not make it genuine, Bookie Butt, because it's given that like you're just doing it for the hell of it. You're not doing it because you're trying to like really get to know Erica. And if you do get with Erica, it's not gonna be nothing but a bad rebound. If we're gonna really keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? And you still gonna be really attached to her. And the last thing Erica needs is another sin situation. You been sucking dick. You been sucking dick. Okay? Master Cheeks, if she get with her, I could see her saying that to Erica too. So next person to go, Master Cheeks. She almost passed hers with flying colors. Prince wants that punani so bad, but she was not on that type of timing. They asked her, he asked her, does she want to F? I just want to and not fall in love like K Michelle. And she said no, and she said, and it was true. It was not fail. Okay. And then he asked her, like, do you have feelings for your situationship? And then she said yes. Who doesn't have a situationship nowadays, though? I don't know. By the way, my situationship, they won't stop DMing me. I just posted my dog and they said ugly ass jit. If you're watching this, stop DMing me. Fuck nigga. So this was a good episode, y'all. Pee Wee, they asked him questions. They asked him, is he fantasizing about Eric, about Master Cheeks? He fails. He's been fantasizing about her. He's been fantasizing about Selena. And then Selena was like, yeah, that's why you gave me your room key. And she throws it. And I'm like, shut up. Like, as if you just not out here busting dates in your hotel room. Like, stop it, Selena, okay? Apparently, I think they didn't stay in the house for the filming. They would just come to the house for the filming and then stay in the hotel during the course of the filming. Like, when they're not on camera. That's what I think that happened, right? That's what would make sense. Because why would she still have the hotel key? Like, that isn't, that doesn't align. But I'm not surprised. I don't think Pee Wee would ever be with Erica. I think Pee Wee is too young for Erica. Pee Wee's a YN. They should have named him YN. I don't know why they named him Pee Wee. He's a YN. So it's like, he's closer in age to Erica's son than Erica. So it's like, what the is Erica really gonna do with that? Then we get to Selena. Selena, they were just asking horror questions. Like whose dick was better? Apparently, she said, Princess was better than what's his name? Punani Breaker. Now I did get a chance to see both. On Twitter the other day on X, I was scrolling and I was recommended RIP Punani Breaker's video. And at once upon a time, I have seen Prince's, Prince on X. So, I'm not surprised. The way that Punani Breaker was doing his due, no comment. I just got some tea. And listen, I ain't gonna say for who or whatever. While recording this video, y'all, shout out to my streaming platform, I can pause. I got some tea while recording this. Apparently, allegedly, Prince paid Selena $40 in the house because Master Cheeks wouldn't go. And then also, apparently, y'all, during the fight, apparently there was a lot cut out that was said. When I guess Prince was on the couch, he was saying that what's his name? Mr. Thang said that Mr. Thang, he was poor and he didn't, he wasn't up to par to Erica's standards, and he didn't think that, Mr. Thang like Punani for real. So that was the whole thing that was cut out. This was tea that's just told to me. I ain't gonna tell y'all where or what person or who, what platform, but yeah, that part was cut out. Okay, just for y'all to know. So we get to Mr. Thang, and they asked him if he's bi. He fails. I done told y'all the nigga bi. of course. It's only as a secret or something. And then they asked also, is he a virgin? He said no. Now, this one is a tricky question because he should have just said, he said, is he a virgin? They asked him, is he a virgin? He said yes. He should have just said no because technically, if you've done oral, you're not a virgin. You might not have been like penetrated, but on a technical aspect, you're not a virgin because you still had some sort of sexual contact with, a private part. Because he said he only ate cooter. But no shame, Mr. Thing. I feel like you ate the pussy. There's a difference. So Erica finally comes out because she's livid at the results that were given. So she ends up coming out and like is pissed. I thought she was gonna eliminate Mr. Thing through the intercom. It was gonna like maybe call through the house intercom and be like, Mr. Thing, you gotta go home. Erica was hot. Y'all know her titties be busting out the seams. Her titties was even more purgier because of that. They were more perky. The angrier she gets, the perkier her titties get. Okay, y'all remember that scene on Black Ink Crew when Sky said, if my titties start to jolt, y'all bitches is lying. Her titties was jolting every time them niggas told a lie. So she sits in a lot of the chair. They ask her if she's still in love with her ex-husband. She says no. Of course, that's the truth. I believe that was the truth because, she thinks Safari's disgusting. And then also asked, do you want to be in a long-term relationship with anybody on this cast after the show? She said no. I said, I could have told you that. This first season is a trial run. She might find her love on the third season, maybe. If we even get there. I think they will, though. I think they will give her a second season. They just have to bring back Mr. Plummer. Let me stop. No, put him on Bad Boys, please. Please, please, please. But I do feel like she will end up finding love on like a third season if they doing this season. No, I just don't see it. She was just like, you guys wasting my effing time. Okay. They probably didn't even have to take off the lie detector test on her at this point. She could have just josted her titties and the system would have just popped off of her. She walked out. She's just like, I thought y'all was really coming here for me, but y'all wasting my effing time. And then she walked out and then we get to eliminations. Girl, so we get to these eliminations, y'all. This felt like a scene out of That's So Raven. Y'all remember when That's So Raven loved that light-skinned nigga? I forget his name. And then when Raven was in her room and then he came out with the beatbox, it said, and they played that little music. Ooh, ah, that little airy music. Shout out to Punani Breaker. It's so sad that man is not alive because that was creative. That nigga came with a beatbox and some flowers. So they get to eliminations. He walked off to go get the beatbox and the flower niggas to go get those two things in the middle of her calling Gangsta Bae and starts basically romanticizing her. Basically woos her over and makes her forget the fact that he literally has sex with two women that were in your house, Erica. This is why Erica falls for the niggas that she does, because she falls for the lust and not the love, okay? She sees what, they can do in the bedroom and the type of affection that they could give, and she don't know what to do. Same thing happened with Safari. He came through with that crooked Jamaican dick with a hook. She didn't know what to do. Bow Wow probably was a good kisser. Rich Dollars, he probably got, a schmeat, but it looked like he eat good punani. So it's like she falls in love with the lust. Okay. Pee-wee was so mad he ended up walking off. Gangsta Bae walked off. Pee-wee was like, he creamed two girls and you still let him stay. That's crazy. Next episode though, that lap dance that he was giving Erica Pee-wee, I felt like I was watching an adolescent. I felt like I should get arrested. No shade. That is illegal. You feel me? They're like a little boy. I was like, Anyways, y'all, this was a really, really good episode, you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. I do not feel like she should have kept him just off of the beatbox and the flowers. Had he been still alive, I don't think him and Erica would be together. That would probably be Erica's sneaky link. She gets the dick and then dips. That's what I think. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.
No, personal.